Hello students, welcome to first PUC online classes. Lecture number 11, chapter is motion in a straight line. In the previous class, we were discussing about kinematic equations. V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, V square minus S square is equal to 2AS. For uniform acceleration by graphical method and by integration method we calculated. Right? Now in today's class, let us take one more additional equation, that is equation of motion. This additional equation of motion, it is not for inside syllabus, even though we need for further study. So let us go for the one more kinematic equation. That equation is distance travelled in nth second. Shall we go? The one more kinematic equation. Kinematic equation. Equation is distance travelled. Distance travelled. Distance travelled by body in nth second. Nth second. Distance travelled in nth second. Right? Students, we know that the kinematic equation, it is obeyed only for uniform acceleration. Right? So V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, V square minus S square is equal to 2S. All the equations we proved only for constant acceleration, I mean for uniform acceleration. To prove this, distance travelled by body in second, how to calculate? Right? Again, let us take a particle or body that moves along straight line with constant acceleration. Shall we see? See, students, let us take this is a particle. This particle moves in straight line. In this direction it moves. Right? By what acceleration? This is the acceleration. Acceleration A. Right? We know that. Let us take this is the point A I will take. Right? And this is the point B I will take. In the point, let us take here velocity of the body I will take. Shall I take the velocity of the body here? In this case, the velocity of the body I will take Vn minus 1. Velocity of the body is Vn minus 1. In the time interval, how to take in the time interval? In the time interval, shall I take T1? In the time interval, I will take n minus 1. Right? Then at this point, velocity of the body is nothing but Vn. In the time interval, how much? In the time interval, T2 equal to n. Are you following what I am saying? At this point A, velocity of the body is Vn minus 1. In what time interval? T1 equal to n minus 1. Right? At B point, velocity of the body is Vn, time interval T2 equal to n value. Right? We know that velocity time graph for uniform acceleration. Shall I draw here? How to take? This is the velocity time graph. Time is along the x-axis. Then velocity is along the y-axis. Shall I take this one? This is the velocity. Velocity along y-axis in this direction. Right? For uniform acceleration, shall I do this is the time t? For uniform acceleration, what is the nature of the graph? For uniform acceleration, this is the nature of the graph. Right? Now I choose 2 points here. On the graph, I choose 2 points. Shall I take this is the point? This is the point I will take A point. Right? What about this point? This is the another point I will take. This point is nothing but A point. What about this point? This point is nothing but B point. Are you following? At A point, what is the velocity? At A point, this is the velocity. What velocity available? Velocity equal to Vn minus 1. Vn minus 1. Are you following? Then at B point, what is the velocity? Velocity of the body equal to Vn. Right? Then see here, shall I take here, in this interval, what is the time? Actually, in this interval time equal to how much? T1 equal to n minus 1, that is T1, right? Shall I take here? T1 equal to at this point, T1 equal to n minus 1. Then at this point, what is the velocity here? What is the velocity? Here velocity how much? That is Vn by what interval of time? T2 equal to how much? T2 equal to n value, right? Shall I take this point? I will take A. I will take this point is nothing but D. D. This point I will take D. Then what about this one? This is perpendicular distance, right? Shall I take this perpendicular distance is nothing but what value? AC. Right or wrong? See here, this total velocity is Vn. This is total velocity. What about this velocity? This is nothing but Vn minus 1. Are you following? Right? What I am going to say? This side must be equal to this side. This total how much? This total velocity is Vn. Total velocity is Vn. Right? Then what about this velocity? This velocity is nothing but Vn minus 1. Vn minus 1. Right or wrong? Now I will take the time here. Time along with the velocity by taking what? By taking area under distance, area under velocity time graph. What is area under velocity time graph? That represents the displacement. Shall I take here? OABD into AC. Looks like a trapezium. How to take it directly? Shall I go here? Look at here. Which one the trapezium? OABD into AC. That is looks like a trapezium. What is the area of the trapezium here? Area of trapezium. Area of a trapezium. Right? What is the area of the trapezium? Half AE plus BD. AE plus BD. AE plus BD into AC. Right? AC mean what? AC mean this much. T2 minus T1. T2 minus T1. Shall I take one more here? Area of the trapezium that represents displacement. I need displacement in n second. Displacement in n second I need. Right? Then again, shall I take half cubed up saying what is AE? AE nothing but what value? Vn minus 1. Vn minus 1. Right. BD. What is BD? BD equal to Vn. What is AC? AC equal to this value. That is T2 minus T1. Shall I take T2 minus T1? Right. Again I will solve this. How to solve? Look at me. Sn equal to 1 by 2. How much? Vn minus 1 plus Vn. What is T2? T2 equal to n minus of how much? N minus 1. Right? Directly right? Shall I write here one more step here again? Sn. What is Sn? Sn equal to 1 by 2. Sn equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into how much? Vn minus 1 plus how much? Vn. See here, how to solve this? N plus n minus multiply inside minus of plus n. Right? This one get cancelled. Right or directly shall I get this value? Minus get cancelled. That is plus 1 into 1 directly. Directly shall I take this is into 1? Right or now see students how to take this value directly now. Now this value I will take, this is nothing but equation number 1. Are you following me? Right? Sn equal to 1 by 2 Vn minus 1 into plus Vn value. We know that this equation V equal to U plus At. V equal to U plus At. Then for this velocity Vn minus 1 by what interval of time? N minus 1. Are you following? What is general equation? V equal to U plus At for this velocity and for this time. How to take? for this velocity n minus 1 and time is n minus 1. Shall I take here directly how to write? See here, V of, shall I write here? Look at me. I am going to write here. See here, Vn minus 1 equal to u plus a. T replaced by how much? N minus 1. Shall I call this equation number 2? Right? Then for this velocity, for this time how to write? V is equal to u plus at. How to take? Vn equal to u plus an. U plus an. Take it up equation number 3. Are you following? Put equation 2 and 3 in equation 1. What do we get? See here, Sn equal to half Vn minus 1 in equation 2, how much? U plus a into n minus 1, right? Plus Vn mean u plus how much? An. Are you following? Right? Again how to make Sn equal to 1 by 2. U kept up same. Now a multiply inside. What this becomes? An minus a, right? Plus u plus an. U plus a. U plus u to u. Shall I take again? Here Sn equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2. U plus u how much? 2u plus an plus an, that is how much? 2an minus a minus of a, right? Here what is common? A is common. Again shall I write Sn distance traveling in second, 1 by 2 2u plus 2 into n minus 1 into how much? A, right? 2 multiply 1 by 2 multiply inside, what we will get directly? Sn equal to, shall I write directly? U plus 1 by 2 into bracket 2n minus 1 into how much? A. This is what? Distance traveled by the body in n second. I mean, if distance equal to 1 second, distance travel equal to some second, at t is equal to 1 second, t is equal to 2 second, t is equal to 3 second, 4 second, how to calculate? If we know the acceleration of the body, then distance traveled in n second can be calculated. Sn equal to u plus half into 2n minus 1. Are you following? This is why. This is the distance traveled in n second. This equation no need to practice here because this equation not for NCERT syllabus. Just note down the formula. Distance traveled in n second equal to u plus half into 2n minus 1 into 8. Okay? And then directly we got 4 kinematic equations. V is equal to u plus at, S is equal to ut plus half at square, v square minus s square is equal to 2s, and distance traveled in n second n set equal to u plus half into 2n minus 1. Right? Shall I take all the 4 kinematic equations in order wise? Look at me here. How to take? Look at it. We got 4 kinematic equations. One equation is V is equal to u plus at. Second kinematic equation, S is equal to ut plus half at square. Half at square. Third one is v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Sn equal to u plus. Sn equal to u plus half 2n minus 1 into a, 2n minus 1 into a, the 4 kinematic equations. Just remind this. After this, we will learn the one more concept. The concept is freely fall. free fall. Free fall. Free fall. Meaning of this. I will take a very simple example. What is the example for freely fall? Look at me, students. I will take this is one object, right? When this object is freely, when this object is left from the hand, it goes toward the center of the earth, right? The body goes toward the center of the earth with constant acceleration. The body is falling with constant acceleration because of what? Because of force of gravity. Earth has a gravitational force. Due to gravitational force, the object is falling towards the earth with constant acceleration. And the acceleration of the body must be equal to acceleration due to gravity. What is that? When body freely falls, acceleration of the body must be acceleration due to gravity. By experimental it is. Then what is freely fall here? Freely fall means the motion of the object under the force of gravity with constant acceleration. If the air resistance is neglected, that fall we are calling freely fall. I mean, students, in the room, if no air is present, I mean directly vacuum is there, the presence of air is neglected. In the vacuum room, we will take two different objects of different masses. So one, this is 1 gram, this is nothing but 10 gram. If the both objects are living from same height, the both object moves with a constant acceleration towards the earth, irrespective of their masses, irrespective of their lengths. I mean, the freely fall means the motion of the object due to force of gravity with constant acceleration. That fall we are calling freely fall. Right? What is freely fall here? How to take the freely fall directly? The motion of object. The motion of object. The motion of object. The motion of object. Object. Due to the force of gravity. Due to the force of gravity. Force of gravity with constant acceleration. Force of gravity with constant acceleration. Constant acceleration. Acceleration is called as free fall. Is called as free fall. What this is? The motion of object with constant acceleration due to the force of gravity, that we are calling free fall. For freely falling body, the body moves with constant acceleration, and acceleration must be equal to acceleration due to gravity. This value is the 9.8 meter per second square. I mean, every body either 2 kg mass, 3 kg mass, 4 kg mass, 0 kg mass, 1 gram, 2 gram, 4 gram, whatever it may be, right? If the case, the objects are falling from the same height and air resistance is neglected, both objects reach in the same interval of time with the constant acceleration. What is the acceleration? 9.8 meter per second square. That value we are calling acceleration due to gravity. This can be calculated by experimentally. Right? Then how the acceleration time graph, what is the velocity time graph, what is the distance time graph for freely falling body looks like. Shall I here? Acceleration at every point is constant. I will take this acceleration. How acceleration remains same? See here, along x-axis I will take the time. Along y-axis I will take acceleration. Right? This acceleration must be equal to acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration at every point remains same. I mean, for 0 second it remains same, for 1 second, for 2 second, for 3 second, for 4 second. What about this 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second? Acceleration at every point remains same. At 0 second, like this, 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second. How the acceleration is there? Acceleration at every point remains same for freely falling. Right? Then how the velocity time graphs? Uniform acceleration means change in velocity remains same. Change in velocity remains same at every point. How the graph looks like for a velocity time graph for a freely fall body? Along x-axis we will take the time, then along y-axis we will take now velocity. Right? How the velocity taken? Velocity should be like this in this direction. Right? How the velocity is there? If it is 0. Right, this is 1 second shall I call? This is 2 second, 3 second, 4 second. Right. Here what is the velocity? Here velocity 0 second is there. For 1 second like this, for 2 second like this, for 3 second like this, for 4 second like this. How the graph is there? Change in velocity remains same. See here how the graph looks like. Velocity time graph. Velocity time graph must be like this. I mean, for 1 second this is the velocity, whatever it may be, 2 second, or 3 second, or 4 second like this. I mean, how much this may be the velocity? This may be the 5 meter per second. This may be how much? 10 meter per second. This may be how much? 15 meter per second. This may be 20 meter per second like this. Right? Unit for a velocity means change in velocity remains same. 20 minus 15, 5. 15 minus 10, 5. 10 minus 5, 5. Right? Change in velocity remains same. So velocity time graph must be like this. Then actually, if you take the acceleration time graph like this, velocity time graph like this, then what about the position time graph? I mean distance time graph. How the distance looks like? See here. For freely falling body, I will take this is the time, right? And if you take this is the position I will take. Position time graph must be like this here. Must be like this. I mean, the distance changes like this, velocity going on changes like this, but what about acceleration? Acceleration remains same for a freely falling body. Then our question is, what are the kinematic equation for freely falling body? We know that for freely falling body, A equal to Z, Z equal to 9.8 meter per second square, right or wrong? Right? Then for freely falling body, we are taking one convention. If a body is falling from top of the tower, Z value is taken to be positive. Z value is taken to be positive. If the body is projected up, then Z is taken to be negative. This is convention. How to take? If the body falls from top of the tower like this, from top of the tower, Z is taken to be positive. If the body is projected like this, then Z is taken to be negative. On both cases, we will write how to write the kinematic equation for freely falling body. Shall I write? Shall I write here? Directly? See here, V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, V square minus A square is equal to S, Sn is equal to U plus 2n minus 1 into A. These are kinematic equations. Right? Equations of motion for freely falling body. See here. I will write directly here. Look at it. These are the kinematic equations. That is kinematic equations. Kinematic equations for freely falling body. For freely falling body. Kinematic equations for freely falling body. Look at how to write. Let us take this is the ground I will take. Shall I take this is nothing but the ground? Right? And this is the tower. I will take this is nothing but the tower. Right? See here, the tower height how much? Tower height I will take hy. It's nothing but the height of the tower, right? We know that when body freely falls like this in this direction with acceleration, how much? With acceleration plus z. Acceleration plus z, right? Then how to write the kinematic equations here? Look at here. Here what values or what conventions are there? Here s equal to h value and a equal to z. And body falls from top of the tower in this direction. In this direction. Z taken to be positive here. How to write here? See here. V keep it up same. U also keep it up same. Plus a can be replaced by z of t. Right? One equation. Second equation. S is equal to ut plus half it square. S can be replaced by h. U can be replaced by same. T also kept up same. Plus half z. A replaced by z. Zt square. Right? Similarly here. V square keep it up same. U square also keep it up same. 2. A replaced by z. S replaced by h. Right? Then what about fourth equation? How to write the fourth equation? Shall I take here? Sn equal to u keep it up same. Right? 2n minus 1. 2n minus 1 into 1 by 2. U plus half. U plus half. 2n minus 1. 2n minus 1. A replaced by how much? A replaced by z. These are what? Kinematic equations for freely falling body. But here, initial velocity of the body is taken to be 0. Before falling, what is initial velocity? 0. ಬಿಡುಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಜವ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ 0 ಇರ್ತದೆ. At this point, initial velocity u equal to 0. If u equal to 0, again how to modify all these equations? Shall I take here u equal to 0? If u equal to 0, how to write? See here. If u equal to 0, u equal to 0, right? U equal to 0 means v is equal to how much? Zt, right? H is equal to u0, 0 into t, 0. What is the meaning? How much? Half zt square, right? Then look at me how to take again this equation. V square minus s square is equal to 2s. V square kept up same. U is 0. 0 square into 2gh. Again here Sn. How to write Sn? U0 plus half. 2n minus 1 into z. These are what? Equation freely falling body. Equations of motions for freely falling body when initial velocity is 0. Here when initial velocity is not 0. Equation we can write like this. See here generally. देखिए the velocity, initial velocity of the body. When initial velocity of the body is 0, then freely falling body equations can be modified like this, right? But when body is projected up, shall I take here when the body is projected upside mean like this? How this is shall I take here? This is nothing but the ground, right? When body projected upside in this direction, right? So what happens in this direction? A equal to how much? A equal to minus z. By convention I will take. If a equal to minus z, again how to take all these equations? Shall I take here? V equal to u. Z can be replaced by minus z. Right? Again how to write? H is equal to ut. Z can be replaced by minus z. How much? Minus half zt square. Right? Again what value? V square minus s square is equal to minus 2gh. What about that value? Sn equal to u minus half. How much? 2n minus 1 into z. These are what? Kinematic equations for freely falling body when an object is projected upside. But here important point is how to calculate the distance traveled when initial velocity is 0. This case is important here. I will take like this here. How to calculate the distance traveled after 1 second, after 2 second, after 3 second, after 4 second. That is also important. Shall I go there in this case? In this case, how to calculate the height after 1 second, after 2 second, after 3 second. Right here. Shall I go? See here. Look at me. How to calculate the heights here. Ratio of the heights. Look at me this equation. What is the height of the body when initial velocity is 0? When initial velocity is 0, what is the height directly? Height equal to half how much? Half equal to zt square. Right, huh? Now I will take directly. If t is equal to 1 second or t is equal to 1 tau, directly I will take. T is equal to 1 tau. Right? If t is equal to 1 tau, what about this value? This value becomes h naught. I will take in this case. What I will take? H naught I will take. Then what about this? Half c. T is equal to 1 tau. Then what it becomes? This becomes tau square. Right? Shall I call this equation number 1? This is what? Equation number 1. Now again, shall I take? If t equal to t tau, I will take. T equal to theta. What about this equation then? I will take h replaced by h1 in this case. Half keep it aside. C also keep it aside. T is equal to t tau. Then what it becomes? 4 into how much? Tau square. 4 into tau square. T square is that 2 tau. 2 tau square. 4 tau square. Directly shall I write? This is how much? 4 into half. C tau square. Right. If t is equal to 3 tau, right? Shall I take them? H is equal to h2, then what it becomes? 3 tau. T replaced by 3 tau, 9 tau square. Then half this is directly. Shall I write? 9 into half z tau square. Right? If t is equal to 4 tau. T is equal to 4 tau, right? Then how it becomes directly? Shall I take here? H becomes h3. 4 square 16. Tau square, T tau square. Directly shall I write? 16 into how much? Half g tau square. Shall I take here? Tau is equal to 5 tau I will take. If 5 tau means 25. How it becomes? H4 equal to 25 half into tau square. What you got? H1 you got directly or H0 you got? Right? Shall I modify again? See here, half z tau square mean H0. Half g tau square mean H0 directly. Then see here, how to write again? H0 equal to half c into tau square. Look at here H1. 4 into half z tau square. Half g tau square is equal to H0. Shall I take? H1 is equal to how much? 4 into H0. Half z tau square is equal to H0. Come to in this case. Right. H2 equal to how much? 9 into half gt square. Half g tau square is equal to H0 again. What value? 9 into how much? H0. Similarly, H3 I will take 16 into H0. H4 equal to 25 into H0. Similarly, one more you can take H5. H5 you can take 36 into H0. Right? Then, what is the ratio of the height in time interval? Ratio of the height in time interval. What are the ratio of height here? See here. Directly here 1 is there. 4 minus 1. That is 3. Here 1 is there directly. 1 is there. Right. 4 minus 3. How much? That is 3. 4 minus 1. That is 3. Right. 9 minus 4. How much? 5. 25 minus 16. Or 16 minus 7. How much? 16 minus 9. That is 7. 25 minus 16. How much? That is 9. Then what are the ratio of the height and time interval during freely falling body? During freely falling body, the ratio of the height and time that can be given 1:3:5:7:9. What these are? The ratio of the time interval when body freely falling after 1 second, after 2 second, after 3 second, after 4 second. After 1 second, height is 1. Right? Are you following? After 2 second, height is 3. After 3 second, 5 height. After 4 second, 7. After 5 second, 9. After 6 second, 11. 7 second, 13 like this. I mean, the ratio of the height in regular intervals of time, that is given by 1:3:5:7:9. Right? The few points concerned to freely falling body. After this, we need to study the one more concept. The concept is stopping distance, reaction time, and the relative velocity. This concept we will see in the next class.